to the mind, just to watch the waves come in, and it's constant. Well, man, you just watching waves, yeah, but it was so peaceful because it was not crashing; it was just drifting in, drifting out. And this gave me peace. Or set up and watch the clouds and the stars. Yes, ma'am.
And as you're talking about that, maybe that's really nature. A lot of people like nature, like to be outside and, hear the birds sing, or, just be outside in nature in the woods and different things.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes, certainly do. Watch the wind blow over tall grass and how the grass seems like it just float along. But we as God's people have also learned that if we get our mind on the Lord, He will keep us in perfect peace. He will keep us in perfect peace. And again, we need to look for things that will give us peace, not trouble. You hang out with troublemakers, before you know it, birds of a feather will soon be flocking together. You'll be just like them. Again, we will always find peace when our mind is on the Lord and we trust in Him that everything will work for our good. Romans 8:28 said, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. That's you and I. All things work together for our good. So again, God is not the author of confusion. Confusion and trouble should not be a part of who we are. We should strive to be all we can be for God. And understand this, trouble comes to everyone. Because trouble is there, does that mean I need to share it? I need to say that again. Because trouble is there does not mean I need to share it. In other words, I don't need you in my trouble to make me feel good. Because people, again, that old saying, misery love company. But when you have the company, you're still in misery. That's just like the old saying, you say some people, well, if you don't live right, you're going to hell. I won't be the only one there. You don't care. When you're hurt, you don't care if anyone else is there. You don't care. You don't care who else is there. What you need to be is relieved. I mess around and hurt myself or get stoned by, I got stoned by walls. One year I think I got stoned by walls about 3 times. I didn't care if someone else got stoned by a wall. It was me that was in pain. I wanted relief from my pain. Well, so-and-so got stoned too. That's up to them. But I need relief from my pain. I got a headache. I need something for my headache. Well, I got a headache too. That's something that's between you and your headache. I need to work with me and my headache. So what are you saying? Stop trying to justify us being in pain because someone else is in pain. Because, well, I'm in pain too. Well, let's deal with our pain. Let's deal with those hurts. But what I can do is encourage you. I had the same thing, but God blessed me. God took me through that. I had similar things going on in my life, but I never took my mind off the Lord. Always blessing the Lord, always praying. I never forgot about who God was. So I know if God brought me through it, He can bring you through it too. Testimonies. Give examples of what God has done for you. Therefore, you're trying to help people rather than trying to justify them and say, oh, you just need to settle down there. I will never be satisfied hurt. Can I say that again? I will never be satisfied hurt because someone else is hurt. Everybody has that. Yeah, everybody might have it, but I'm dealing with me. Give me something. Give me a shot. Give me a pill. Rub something on it. Do something. But I need that pain moved. Well, Mr. Barber, we see several people today with this same ailment. Well, what are you doing for them? Well, some of them just leave the same way they came. I don't want to be one of them. I want some deliverance. I need relief. Like the nurse, I was hurting. She came in there, Mr. Marvel, are you still in pain? I said, yes, I am. We gave it didn't work. It didn't work. She gave me something stronger and it worked. It worked. The stronger medication worked. But what she was giving me, it was almost like putting a Band-Aid on bleeding. It was bleeding, you put a Band-Aid on it. First you need to stop the bleeding. Then put the Band-Aid on. with our life, some of us, we need to learn to stop the bleeding. Once we stop the bleeding, it'll coagulate. Then you can clean it up. Then you can protect. Band-Aid is to protect it. Then you can cover it up. Sometimes they say, well, don't put a Band-Aid on it right now. Let it just stay open for a while. Why? I want it to heal. I want it to heal just the way it is. Colossians 3:1 said, if ye then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ sitteth on the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things of the earth. In seeking the things of the Lord, we will not have time for these petty fights of life. When we're seeking the things of God, we will not have time for these petty fights. You know, petty. You fight about this. You know, you gave her more greens on her plate than you put on mine. Her piece of cornbread is bigger than mine. Please. People out there starving, and you worried about a side of a piece of cornbread. And don't, look, it may sound funny, but it happens on the sister. It happens. You go serve people, but her bacon was bigger than my bacon. Petty. Where our mind is, there will our heart be also. Look at what our Psalm 34:14 says. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and do what? Pursue it. Seek peace. Depart from evil. Do good. Seek peace. Pursue it. Evil is that which causes harm or destruction or misfortune. Evil. As God's people, we should not be trying to hurt people in the first place. We should never make it up in our mind that I will make sure they hurt because they hurt so and so, they did this, I want them to hurt too. That should never be our motive in doing things for people, because God did not make us the judge. Our responsibility is to love people. Now, what hurt them is between them and God. If God want to hurt them, that's up to God. If God want to do certain things up to them, that's up to God. My job, our job, is not to be judge, juror, and executioner. And this is what a lot of people try to do. I just want to make sure they know what pain feels like. Does that make sense? But they sanctify themselves. They're Christian, but they're trying to tear other people down. They're Christian, but they're trying to hurt people. Christians rejoice when people are in pain. I don't care who that is in pain, we should not be rejoicing in their pain, in their suffering, in their sickness. Depart from evil, do good. If we know what we do or say causes anyone harm, mentally or physically, it is evil. We're trying to cause them harm. We are evil. We become an evil individual. It's a lot of times we look at other people and say, you know, that's an evil person over there. But if I know what I am doing and saying, and I say it deliberately to hurt someone, then I make myself evil. I become one of them. We become one of them. This is not who God wants us to be. God wants us to be the peacemaker. How can you pray for your enemy when you're trying to tear them down? How can you bless those that curse you when we're trying to tear them down? We are not in the will of God. Stay away from actions that are evil or does not lead to peace. Stay away from those. Those should not be a part of our DNA. We should never do things like that. Well, you know, they did so-and-so wrong. Look, what they did was between them and God. What you do is between you and God. What I do is between me and God. And I want to live right. I want to live peaceful. God said, if I hold my peace, if I allow God to fight my battle, if I can just hold my peace, God will take my